Even the longest journey begins with a single step. A wise man knows what he wants. A fool knows what he doesn't want. A hungry wolf is a brave wolf. A crab will never dance with a crane. A worm in a cave does not know the outside world. A wise man plants trees in which he will never sit in the shade. He who seeks power will find only troubles. A melon seller knows the best melons. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. A man should choose a friend who is better than himself. An inch of time is worth an inch of gold, but an inch of gold cannot buy an inch of time. Before changing others, change yourself. Better to be a dog in peacetime than a human in a chaotic era. A frog's mouth can never be bigger than its belly. Do not confine your children to your learning, for they were born in a different time. A straight foot is not afraid of a crooked shoe. When you want to test the depths of a stream, don't use both feet. A closed mouth catches no flies. A small spark can start a huge fire. The patient person eats ripe fruit. Don't fear the enemy that attacks you, but the fake friend that hugs you. The arrow that has left the bow will never return. Better to light a candle than curse the darkness. A wise man understands without needing to be told. A book is like a garden carried in the pocket. A river can be diverted, but not its source. The straightest path is often the longest. To understand the past, look to the present. Don't use gold to build a house next to a road. An old man sitting on a mountain can still see a young man's face. An old man's memory is a young man's treasure. The shadow of the moon is not visible on a foggy night. A soaring hawk may still fall into a trap. One hand can't clap alone. A frog in a well never knows the vast ocean. A dragon will always be a dragon, even in a shallow pond. The yellow ox has its own weight. A broken mirror cannot be mended with water. The quiet river has the deepest waters. A pearl shines brightest in the dark. A pebble in a stream does not fear the sun. A crab will never walk straight. A dead duck will never swim again. A boat on the river is blind to the sea. A tree with strong roots laughs at storms. A frog's head will never become as big as an ox's. A fox that shows its tail is easy prey. A needle in the sea is hard to find. A hedge between keeps friendship green. A wise man will never play leapfrog with a unicorn. A wise man plans for tomorrow, but a fool lives for today. A clever hawk hides its talons. A wise man's sword is in his heart, not his hand. A warm cup of tea is the best remedy for a troubled mind. A wise man knows the worth of silence. A calm sea never made a skilled sailor. A still river runs deep. A roaring dragon frightens no snakes. A foolish man climbs a tree to catch fish. An old horse knows the way. A lion sleeps in the heart of every brave man. A rich man is not one who has the most, but one who needs the least. A wise man can see more from the bottom of a well than a fool can from a mountaintop. A clear conscience is a soft pillow. A tree without roots will not stand tall for long. A drop of water makes a mighty ocean. An empty cart makes the most noise. A foolish man listens only to his own voice. A wise man listens more than he speaks. A good neighbor is better than a distant relative. A wise man can learn more from his enemies than a fool from his friends. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, but a journey of 1,000 miles without a destination is a wasted effort. A wise man values quality over quantity. A wise man knows when to speak and when to be silent. A wise man knows that pride comes before a fall. A fool gives full vent to his anger, but a wise man keeps himself under control. A wise man knows that true strength lies in humility. A wise man knows that true wealth is not in material possessions, but in a contented heart. A wise man knows that true happiness is found within. A wise man knows that true success is measured by the impact he has on others. A wise man knows that true beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. A wise man knows that true love is selfless and unconditional. A wise man knows that true knowledge is the realization of one's ignorance. A wise man knows that true freedom is the ability to let go of attachments. A wise man knows that true wisdom is knowing that there is always more to learn. A wise man knows that true peace is found in acceptance and letting go of control. A wise man knows that true strength is in gentleness and compassion. A wise man knows that true courage is facing one's fears with a brave heart. A wise man knows that true leadership is serving others with humility. A wise man knows that true forgiveness is the key to inner peace. A wise man knows that true change begins from within.